Once upon a time, in the lands where two mighty continents meet, there lay a grand city called Constantinople. This city was a jewel on the map, held by the strong walls that kissed the sea on one side and the sky on the other. Many had tried to conquer it, but the city stood proud and unbeaten. It was a place of legends and dreams, bustling with life, and full of treasures beyond imagination. Far away in the land of the Ottomans, there was a young sultan named Muhammad. His heart was set on conquering the great city of Constantinople. He was a bold and wise leader, adored by his people, and known for his cunning strategies and brave spirit. Muhammad, who was also called the Conqueror by his people, often stood by the shores of his palace, looking towards where Constantinople lay. In his mind, he envisioned the flags of the Ottomans fluttering in the grand city. He dreamed of a day when Constantinople, with all its splendor, would belong to his people. One day, Muhammad decided that the time had come. He gathered his generals and spoke with a voice that was filled with determination and hope. "My dear friends," he began, "the time is upon us to take Constantinople. It will not be easy, but with our strength, courage, and with Allah's grace, we shall succeed." The army of the Ottomans, with warriors dressed in shining armors and banners flying high, set off on their grand journey. They marched with excitement and courage, for their dreams were as big as their hearts. They carried with them a majestic cannon called the Basilisk. Constantinople, with its high walls and strong defenses, was ready to face the siege. But Sultan Muhammad was not one to be daunted. He commanded his army with wisdom and bravery, devising plans day and night, for he was the master of tactics. The siege of Constantinople went on for many days. Night and day, there were the sounds of clashing swords, the shouts of warriors, and the mighty boom of the cannon echoing through the skies. The people of the city watched as the Ottomans surrounded them like the sea encloses an island. As the battle raged on, the soldiers and the people of Constantinople grew weary. Muhammad the Conqueror was patient, knowing that victory often comes to those who wait. And then, on a day when the sun rose brighter than ever, casting golden rays upon the land, the tide of the battle changed. With a final plan that was as surprising as a sudden storm, Muhammad commanded the Basilisk to roar with all its power, shaking the very ground. The walls of Constantinople, strong as they might have been, could no longer hold. The Ottomans surged forward, their spirits high, their hearts full of hope. And thus, the ancient city of Constantinople fell to the Ottomans. The flags of Sultan Muhammad fluttered triumphantly in the breeze. The grand city welcomed its new ruler, who promised to respect its traditions and bring it into a new era of prosperity. Sultan Muhammad was hailed by his people, not just as a conqueror, but as a visionary who saw a future where Constantinople became Istanbul, a bridge between worlds. And from that day on, his story was told far and wide, inspiring generations with his courage, wisdom, and the dream that became reality.